my dear little friends. How are you all? Today we are going to read another exciting story, The Three Little Monsters and the Cranky King, written by Teydon Gray, illustrated by Ignacio G. So, let's start reading.
3, 2, 1.
Long, long ago in a faraway land, just beyond the highest mountain, lived a king named Spellenzeric. He was not just any old king, he was a monster king, and he was king of all the other monsters in the land. But the king, Spellenzeric, wasn't happy king. Actually, he was very sad and lonely. You see, he had no friends. No one in the kingdom ever come to visit him. So all by himself, he watched over his kingdom from Castle Zer, high on the top of very bumpy hill. There was only one way to get to the top of this hill, just one small winding road that zigzagged back and forth and back and forth. In the kingdom below lived three furry little monsters who were the best of friends. Their name was Taff, Barkley, and Spur. Since Spur was the smallest of the three, Taft and Barkley often had to look after him. Sometimes they were very, very bossy. The three little monsters loved to have fun and spend most of every day outdoors playing their favorite game, soccer. But before they went out to play, their parents always warned them, don't go too near Castle Zer. King Spellenzeric eats little monster for snacks. King Spellenzeric is ferocious. He's so scary looking. He has scars all over his face. Nobody ever makes it out of the castle alive. The little monster listened to the warning because they were sure they did not want to be eaten. They had never seen the king but had nicknamed him King Rag because it was much easier to say than King Spellenzeric. They even made up a song about him, and whenever they played outside, they sang, we never ever go to King Rag's hill. We never ever have and we never ever will. We never ever go to King Rag's hill. We never ever have and we never ever will. One sunny day, the three little monsters were outside practicing their gold kicks. They took turns kicking the ball, but each time they went to retrieve it, they wandered farther and further from home. Soon they came to the zigzag road that led up the bumpy hill to Castle Zer. The mischievous little monsters loved adventure and were always looking for new places to kick their ball. Should we go up the mountain? Asked Spur. What if King Rag see us? Asked Taft. Let's be adventurous, answered Barkley. We will be very careful, they all said at once. And the monsters ran and kicked and ran some more. Before long, they ended up on the green, grassy grounds of Castle Zer. The king was nowhere to be seen, so the boys ran and kicked even more. They were feeling very, very brave.
Wow!
Then Taft decided to show his strength and skill by kicking the ball as hard as he could. The ball went up, up, up and sailed right through an open castle window. The soaring ball hit the king right on the back of his monstrous hairy head and knocked his royal crown right off. You better go get the ball, Spur, said Taft. Oh no, shouted Spur. You kicked it, so you can go get it. Now you have done it, said Barkley. He felt very relieved that he was not the one who had kicked the ball through the window. Let's go, get it, they shouted, bounding up the grassy hill. Together the three little monsters bravely trudged right up to the gigantic door on the front of Castle Zer. It seemed they had forgotten their promise. We never ever go to King Rag's hill. We never ever have and we never ever will. Suddenly, the king came busting through the castle door. He had a big red lump on his head, and the soccer ball was in his hairy purple monster hands. Who did this to me? The king roared. Horrified, the boys jumped behind a giant boulder to hide. Come out and face me, King Rat insisted. Who dares to attack the king? Peeking around the edge of the boulder, the little monsters were shaking with fear. We were playing soccer, said Taft in very jittery voice. We were practicing our goal kicks and my kick went too high. We are so sorry. Please don't eat us. To their surprise, the king smiled a big, cookie smile. Taft, feeling responsible since he was the one who had kicked the ball, quietly asked, Can we do something to help you? Said King Rag. How about fetching my crown and an ice pack for my head? The three little monsters went running into the castle, found the ice pack, and quickly ran back out. The king lay on the soft grass as three little monsters cried around and carefully helped him with the ice pack. It has been so lonely here, King Rex said. Everyone thinks I'm mean, but I'm really not. I just look like a scary monster, but I'm really not scary at all. Can I play soccer with you? Sure, said Supper. The others agreed, and within a few minutes, the three little monsters and one not so scary king were running and kicking in the green grassy grounds in front of Castle Gyre. They ran and kicked until the sun started to go down. It's getting late, and we have to go home now, said Taft. Our mothers will be worried. We can't wait to tell him how nice you really are. Please come back to see me again if it's alright with your parents, said King Red. Next time we can play soccer again or even go rock climbing. That would be fun, the little monster replied. As Star, Barkley, and Supper marched proudly down the bumpy hill on the zigzag road towards home, they sang together. We have been invited to King Rag's Hill. Will we all go there? Yes, we will. If you like my video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe.